Welcome back, Latin Wealth Club, to another Latin Wealth Club podcast. We have something different for you today. We have a good friend of mine, Donovan. He will be explaining about the TURO hustle, the TURO business, which is just a car rental business. Pretty much, if you have any extra car just laying around your house that works, that could be used to go from point A to point B, you could go on TURO and rent it out to people. So we're gonna learn about that today, and we're gonna pick his brain about it and see if, maybe it'll be a good business for us, good business for you, or someone that's just, interested in learning about the business. But with that being said, it's your host, MP, and behind the scenes,
Daisy.
And my boy Donovan, man. Introduce yourself, bro. Let them know who you are.
Let's go. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Don Demon, Don_THA_MON. But basically, I've been doing TURO for about a year and a half. So I've been through the trials and errors, ups and downs of it. And basically, I'm an entrepreneur, so I take a lot of different business ventures, and TURO is one of my main business ventures.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, the reason why, bro, we started talking and stuff like that was because we're both entrepreneurs. Right. But I think the thing that stuck out in my head was TURO, because I heard about TURO, and I think a majority of people, you think a majority of people have heard about TURO?
I would say so. A lot of people for sure. Yeah,
now. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, because I feel like it was a big thing in 2020, right? It was like kind of blowing up back then.
During the pandemic.
Yeah, and then after that, kind of like kind of went away for a little bit, right? Like it wasn't a big thing.
Yeah, I met a lot of people that don't know what TURO is, but it's been out since 2017.
Yeah. So I remember it being out that far, but what I'm saying is, like, I remember it got hyped and then it went away. Like no one was really talking about it. Because back then you used to see YouTube videos on it everywhere and anywhere.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People would talk about like getting Hellcats and just having a full rental business off Hellcats and stuff like that, which probably is risky as hell. I mean, that's too crazy shit,
That's what happens, though. It's like Bitcoin, too, you feel me? Like in 2020, you was hearing everybody talk about it. Now you don't hear about it.
Yeah. Well, does that affect the market share of TURO?
Nah. Okay. That doesn't affect it.
So talk to me, man. How'd you get started in TURO? And then how'd you actually start making money on TURO? Sorry for the interruption. We'd like to thank our sponsors for the month of February. First and foremost, Linaje Jewlery. They sell Mexican jewelry. If you'd like to save 20% off this month, make sure to use discount code LWC at checkout. Second of all, we'd like to thank the Wholesale Trappers. My buddy, Oscar Martinez, is running a Discord chat where you can network with proven Amazon FBA sellers. These guys sell over 7 figures in revenue a year and make over 6 figures in profit. They do not cap. They tell you everything how it is, and they'll show you the numbers. And last but not least, Kevin over at Certified Taxes. Thank you for the sponsorship this month. That's our great friend, our great buddy over there. He's he makes videos here on LWC. But if you want to schedule a consultation for this tax season, whether you're an employee, a small business owner, or a large business owner, he could take care of you. So make sure to schedule a consultation today.
Really, I just hopped into it because, like you were saying, like 2020, I think that's around the time I heard about TURO. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get in TURO one day, like when I have enough cars. So I had a 2018 Corolla for a while, and then I ended up getting my girlfriend pregnant. But I had got her a 2016 Mazda in my name, and I was letting her just pay the monthly bills or whatever. But she got pregnant around June 2022. And then basically, she just came in the house one day like, oh, I can't pay for the car. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, nah, I got 2 cars I got to pay for. So I was like, let me just throw this on TURO real quick. I downloaded it, threw it on TURO that same day, bro. Somebody rented the car for a whole month.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like these Chinese people rented it for a whole month. But then I was looking at the receipt. I'm like, okay, I'm only making $600-something. Because I just threw the car on TURO, let TURO do everything with the numbers, the discounts and all of that, 30-day discount, early bird. I'm like, man, so I basically broke even my first month because my car note was $400, insurance full coverage was like $200.
So you just pretty much made the money just to keep it for that month, you could say.
Yeah, but I had it rented out, so that was the good thing. I'm like, this month is covered with. That was basically my overall goal, was to get the car note paid and insurance. So after that month, like during that month, I start like messing with my prices, the discounts, because I'm like, no way the trip was $900 and they got $300 off. You get what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah. Like maybe 150. Like,
Yeah, I'm like Turo. They automatic settings is not the go-to.
bro,
so
300.
You gotta play with it.
Ass. No wonder it got booked the whole month. Bro.
Yeah.
They knew right away. They're like, oh shit, it's a deal.
So yeah, they was from China. I'm like, oh, this is dope too. Like I'm finna meet people from different countries and all type of stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get into this. So, I mean, from that point on, like my car utilization rate been like 80%, like for the month.
Oh shit. So ever since you started, your cars have been booked
Like 80% of the month, which is
fuck, that's
basically
good, right?
every day. But in between trips, it'd be like a few hours. That's why I would say 80%. Like if you add up all the hours.
So how many cars do you have on Turo right now?
Right now, I only have 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. You had 3 though, right?
I had 5 at one point.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
But that happened a few months after I started. Like I would say like, all right, basically 6 months after I started Turo, January 2nd, 2023, I got shot in my ankle. And I couldn't walk until March. So I basically needed some like cash flow. That's what Turo is for me. Like people worried about building up a lot of money, but I'm just worried about cash flow. So I can pay my bills, pay this, save a little money, invest it here. But so at the time with the 2 cars on there, oh, see, I skipped something, my bad. I say around September or November of, like between September and November of 2022, I ended up getting a 2020 Chevy Malibu, and I threw that on Turo. So I had a Corolla on Turo, a Mazda, and a Malibu on there all at one time, and I was just rotating, like whichever one was my main car that wasn't being rented out, I would drive that one. So basically, I had them 3 cars on there, making around, I would say like $1,000 to $1,500 a month in profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about like 500 or maybe 300 in profit for each car.
For each car, yeah. Yep, correct. So each car though makes around $1,000 to $1,400 a month. But after your car note, insurance, car wash, and maybe I had to pay a few people to help me drop it off, then that was my profit range.
Well, yeah. Okay. So, speaking about paying people, are you actually building a team, or how does that work with actually having like Turo employees and stuff like that? And how do you get to that point? You know what I'm saying? Because first you started with 1 car, then, how'd you get the 2 other cars?
Well, remember, I started with 2 cars really, but I only put 1 on Turo, and I was driving one still.
And then the 3rd car came because you bought it, or what?
Yeah, I went and financed another car because every day I was driving. It's this place called LA City Cars. They like, come down, get you a car. If God can't approve you, no one can approve you. And I was like, bro, let me just see if I can get another car. They got me in a 2020 Malibu like in 2 hours. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna make money. Throw it on there same day, it gets rented. Like every time I throw a car on Turo, it gets rented the same day or the next morning. So basically, I did that. I got the 3 cars. And then when you get up to 3 cars, you need at least 1 person to help you.
And why do you say that?
Because you might have trips around the same time, but you got to drop the car off. You got to drop the Malibu off at LAX at 2. Then at 3 o'clock, you got to be at Bob Hope dropping the Corolla off. So you will have to figure it out and plan your day out and get at least 1 person to help you, like I said, because you can't be in 2 places at one time.
True.
But that's not always going to happen, but it's good. Like, when you get to 3, have somebody. That's why right now I only have 2 on there, because I can handle all of that by myself.
Okay.
2 cars. But, yeah, I had got the 3 cars. Then I ended up getting shot in January, so I couldn't walk around. I couldn't do my regular job. I needed more cash flow to support my family. So, basically, I'm like, I need to double down. I traded the Corolla in, got a new 2023 Camry. Boom, needed to do that. And then I was hitting people up like, oh, you're not trying to partner with me, join the business? So I got one of my cousin's friends. She got a 2020 Honda Accord. We just went to downtown Honda, and she just signed for it. And then I've been having the car ever since, renting it out, splitting the profit with her.
You do 50-50 for her, or you do 60-40, or how's that work?
I do 50-50 on the profit because she in it for the long run. We going to end up paying that car off, trading it in, getting more cars. We just talked the other day, and she was talking about we should refinance that car and get some more cars.
Are you actively looking for investors like that?
Yeah, I always tell people when people are actually interested in Turo, I be telling them you can start on your own, or you can just hop in with me a 5-star car rental business with I got like clients that come every month.
Oh, you already have your clientele.
Yeah, I have clients that come every month. About like I would say about 4. I got a lawyer from Houston. He's my good buddy. Like he always brings gifts and gives me tips and rent the cars out every month.
That's right.
And then it's like there's people that hit me up like, oh yeah, I rented it from you. Like, do you have any available? And I'll be like, nah, sorry, I don't have none right now, but I'll let you know. And if I had more people with cars, then I would have enough cars for the people. Like.
And that's Gucci because technically you're only doing 50-50 of the profit, right? It's
Yeah,
not
of the profit.
Damn.
It's really good for the person who car it is.
Yeah, hell
you get
yeah.
a paid off car and 50% profit. I'm just asking for some off the top. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say
I'm
you're
not
technically
greedy.
only making what, a quarter of what you're bringing in. You're
You
like
feel
what you're
me?
making, and then the person's making literally like the car's being paid off, and they're getting some money on top of that.
Yeah, like say we make $1,400 for the month, and our expenses on that car for the month
Like 800.
was $800. So then we got that $600 profit. We split it. That's $300, right? But
Damn, that no, I'm just saying it makes sense.
Plus the expense money.
Yeah,
like,
it makes sense though. Damn,
Yeah.
that's actually really good. That's a really good investment opportunity. I'm surprised you haven't had more people trying to hop on.
A lot of people, they just be iffy about stuff, and then mainly you have to work on your credit to hop in this business. Like, people, they could hop in with cash, but I just try to tell them, like, nah, I don't want to do business with you if you want to hop in with cash. Because, like, it's just you're risking too much for me, and that's not a smart move.
Is that too much, you would say, pressure on you as a partner? To be like, if I were to give you a fully paid off car,
right,
that would be like too much pressure for you, would say?
No, that's not too much pressure. What's too much pressure is you'd be like, yo, Donovan, I got 5,000. Like, let's go buy a car off of OfferUp. Then I'm just like, bro, like, all right. So say we make $1,000 a month, we not gonna be making nothing till like the summertime.
True.
Right.
So his I see that. So the theory pretty much goes, let's get it financed. Eventually, we'll refinance. Yeah, 0 down, get it signed. We're already making revenue. We're already making profit. It's getting paid off by itself. Eventually, we'll have some equity in the vehicle to refinance that, trade it in, get more cars.
Right.
Gotcha.
You're building up from zeros. So your return on investment is an infinite percent.
See, I just like how I click to this
feel me?
shit. I just like how I click into this, bro. Like, I just know
Like,
all this. This
you're
is crazy.
starting off with zeros. So if this business crashes and burn, even though it won't, you didn't take no loss.
Yeah.
And nobody's mad at nobody.
Yeah.
We're back to our normal lives again.
Yeah.
Like I never met you.
And you keep a car and you probably made some profit on top of that and you're good. Like,
Right.
technically he's right. I mean, unless, if you're going in there with cash, you're kind of shitting yourself in the foot when it goes to Turo then, huh?
And I don't have that cash. Like, I don't have extra cash laying around to buy a car to sit there and be having to spend my money and not making the money back yet.
True.
Like,
Right.
I mean,
when
unless
go
you get that money
finance-
quick, right?
Yeah, but you can only make a max certain amount per car on Turo. It's not like you could do anything more to make more revenue.
You just
get
need
what I'm
more
saying?
cars, yeah.
Like, it's not like people are going to be smoking in your car and you're going to keep charging them smoking fees. You probably get 1 or 2 of those a month, and that'll boost your income up. You might get 1 cleaning fee. You might get some refueling fees, but it's not like you're not going to be getting a lot of that.
So you can basically predict how much you're going to make
Yeah.
pretty accurately, like
Pretty
every
accurately.
month.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Damn, so it's mainly a numbers game when it comes to Turo then.
Yeah. For me, I tell people you really want to get in on a good deal. Like, you got to think about your entrance and your exit strategy. You want to enter the deal with like a low car rate, lowest possible interest rate. Because on that end, you're going to make more money. Like, instead of having a 20% interest car rate, now you're paying an extra $100 a month.
Hell
you
yeah.
got to have a 10% interest on your car rate, and then you're not paying that extra 100. That's going in your pocket. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because, like, say I'm telling you, you only going to make like $1,400, $1,500 max off of a economical car. You get what I'm saying? Like Hondas, Malibus, Mazdas, Corollas, Camrys, cars like that. Yeah, cars like that. You're not gonna make that much. You can't make $3,000 a month with a Corolla.
Can you make 3,000 in, like, let's say it's a Suburban or a Tahoe or something? Is that your phone, bro?
Oh yeah, my bad.
My bad, bro. Yankees real quick. But
Suburban or a Tahoe. You know, I haven't gotten into like more passengers in a vehicle, like, but people have asked me about it, and a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people, they canceled their trips because they're like, oh, now we have 8 people coming, and I only got a 5-passenger vehicle. So,
but do you think, like, for example, if we were theoretically, right, we partner up and we go get a Suburban or something, you know, just for some people that have big parties, right?
Right.
Is the charge for a bigger vehicle obviously more than a smaller vehicle, or how does that work?
I would believe so, but I'm not gonna say like, yeah, you can't make more money with it because I haven't did it.
Yeah.
I'm only talking about stuff that I've did through trial and error. Like,
Facts.
I didn't watch no YouTube videos about this, bro. I promise you.
You just jumped into
it? I
it?
just jumped in and, like, I'm, like, messing with the numbers, the airport delivery fees and stuff. Probably after a year, I'm like, let me watch some YouTube videos so I can get some little tips and start really networking and talking with people. Right. And I start meeting more people that do Turo, like, at the car wash and stuff. But a lot of my strategy was just off of, like, me knowing about business and just trying different things. And then learning different things, like basically like the car wash. You need a car wash subscription. Don't go wash your car after every trip for $5.
Right.
Then you had 10 trips. You washed it 5 times. That was $50. When you could have got a subscription for $25. Unlimited car washes all month.
Right.
You know, right. Yeah, that was one thing I had to learn, but that was after a few months. So in the beginning, I feel like I left a lot of money on the table. You know, and like these tips is gonna get you all your money from the get go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're speaking from experience, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? And not only that, but you're making money. You have the revenue. You have the app. You have everything to prove it. Now, how do you think you could scale that business, you know, with the right team? Because obviously, essentially, you're just a rental car business, right? So you're pretty much what, an Experian. You're pretty much one of those companies, right?
Yep.
So how I mean,
like an enterprise or something like that.
Like,
but
I'm trying to figure out how do you plan to grow that?
Well, basically,
or how could someone grow that?
I thought I was building a team. Like, I was getting my friends. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, my friends need help. I need help. This is a good opportunity for all of us. But it's not good to hire your friends because in reality, they don't want to work for you. They don't want you to be their boss, bro. They're your friends.
Yeah.
Like, either they're going to work with you or they're not going to work for you the right way how you want to. You get me? So now I just have to find people that want to hop in a business and have a car with me. So now they're fully invested like me, or I have to find like good workers.
Hell yeah.
You know? And
Go ahead.
That really messed me up last year. That was my biggest problem. That's why I'm back down to the 2 cars, because I had a lot of people helping me, but they was costing me money. You know, like when you're showing up late, you might scratch the car, like all type of stuff didn't happen. I didn't have people break stuff in the car, like.
So what happens when, for example, because I remember one time you told me that you had to pick up your car and it had gunshots on it.
Oh, yeah, that just recently happened with the Malibu. I believe that was like in October 2023.
Yeah, because I remember you told me you were mad that day when I seen you. And you're like, I was like, what's up, bro? He was like, crazy. Hey, man. He's like, they shot up my car. And I was like, what? And he said, but it was a client at the time.
Who had rented it.
So, yeah, how does Turo work when something like that happens, bro, when there's some type of damage?
They really work with you. Like, you get on the phone, and especially because I'm a power host. You know,
what's that mean?
A power host is when you get 4 cars on there and you have 5-star reviews and everything is going good. You feel me? But it's like, basically when you get to power host level, they assign you an account manager that's supposed to help you make more money. But I didn't really talk to that guy. He just let me know that I was doing good. And then they really help you out and they get everything done fast. Like the guy that got the car shot up, he had took the key and left it at the airport. So they reimbursed me for everything as far as the key, the parking fee, and they got me to get it towed out the airport. But the insurance, I had a $2,500 deductible with Turo. Because Turo, that's what I forgot to tell y'all, they have a split. I started off with a 75-25 split. But then I start thinking like, bro, these cars is barely like getting damaged by the renters. I'm having renters come through LAX with their family, go to Disneyland,
right,
come back, like nothing's gonna happen. So I just started doing a 90-10 split. That's what I was saying. I used to leave like an extra 15% on the table for Turo to have.
So you're allowed to select that?
Yeah, like your splits you want to do, they
Yeah.
have 40, 60, 75, 25, 80, 20, then the 90, 10.
So what would be a reason to ever go lower?
Lower deductible.
Oh.
That 75-25 split, you get $1,000 deductible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's basically like their insurance for you. But I go with the $2,500 deductible because I've been in business for a while. So, I had enough time to save up the $2,500. So just in case something do happen, I'll have that deductible ready on hand. Like, that's how you have to play that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Now, damn, bro, I
But
didn't know about
I'm
that
not
one right
even
there
gonna
because I
lie.
didn't even ask you about that one when we
Oh,
talked
yeah,
about it. So
yeah.
that's some fresh information for me.
The Malibu situation, like I said, like with the 5 cars, because I had 5 cars on there at the time of this happening. And then the people that I had working for me, like, they wasn't as reliable. So it's more stressful, like, trying to do everything. I'm calling people that they're not answering, like, all type of stuff was going on. I'm way at work, like, bro, where's the car at? Like, these people they just landed, like, they just came from New York. I know they want the car right now, and I just like to be good with my customer service. Like,
Hell
it's
yeah,
a big
same.
customer service game.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna make the most money, just being polite to people and dealing with them on a professional level.
Yeah.
But dang, I lost my train of thought.
What about the fees? Let's talk about the fees on Turo. What kind of fees do they take out of your profit, out of your revenue?
Like, as far as Turo, like with that 90-10 split?
Yeah.
Basically their 10% is for them, and then it's like for their insurance, right? But what they don't tell you is they have hidden fees. Like, if you ever have a customer send you their invoice or their receipt, the trip could be $250. Like, it say $250 on your receipt, but on their receipt it says $400. Like, it's always more on their receipt.
Right.
Turo has hidden fees. That's what they don't tell you about.
Damn. So have you ever rented outside of Turo?
Yeah, plenty of times.
And it works out better, or?
I wouldn't say it works out better. I feel like it's more of a risk when you do that, especially because I don't have it set up right yet. And that's one of my goals this year is to set up my own private car rental company.
Okay.
Like, I have a
Completely,
business entity set up, like an LLC. I have that set up. But you also need to have certain license in play, and then have a certain type of insurance for the cars.
Do you have an LLC S corp?
I got an LLC.
Get the S corp. Switch it.
I don't think I have an S corp.
Get the LLC S corp though.
Oh, get the S corp.
Yeah, get that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I have for my detailing business.
Yeah.
So essentially, what it is an LLC is just to protect you, right?
Right.
Essentially, what LLC S corp is, and I mean, I think Kevin will probably watch this and tell me if I'm wrong or not, but I'm pretty much, I think I'm right. It's an LLC, but then the S corp allows you to become an employee of the LLC you own.
Okay.
So now you could become a W-2 to your own LLC.
Right.
You feel me? You just pay payroll taxes and stuff like that. I mean, obviously that kind of kills your profit or whatever, but now you have a W-2. So anytime you want to go for a loan or a car loan or anything like that, you're showing them a W-2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's from your own business.
I know about that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
With the ADP payroll services and stuff.
Yeah. So pretty
I
much
was
that's an
watching some
LLC
videos
S
on
corp.
that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's an LLC, but it's structured like an S corp.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, but it's pretty much like a hybrid, you could say.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So damn, bro, I think that's crazy though. The Turo, I mean, I knew you were telling me you made money, but I didn't think it was that easy to just start and then you're making money the first month.
I'm telling you, you could just hop in there. And it's like really the pitch. I forgot to tell you, the pictures I was taking, they're good pictures. Like, nice lighting.
Oh, so you got to, so is that one thing about getting your cars rented? Like, you have to take nice pictures. Your marketing has to be on point.
Yeah, and then your description of the car. Like, I went to one of the, top people on Turo and just stole their description and re-edit it. Like, you don't have to invent nothing. You just work and fix on what people already have out there.
Because I'm pretty sure that guy got it off somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
And the reason why I know that is because I've done that shit plenty of times.
Yeah.
Like, where I take stuff and I just put words in my own words and just pretty much use their platform, their floor mat. You know what I'm saying? Now, you have 2 cars right now. In 6 months to 1 year, how many cars do you plan to have?
Well, right now I have 3 cars, but I have 2 cars on Turo.
Okay.
So the Mazda, I use it and I rent it out privately sometimes.
Okay.
Like to people that I trust, or my owner to the house that I stay at. It's like multiple houses on the same property, and he do Airbnb at some of them. Sometimes them people, they need a car, so I rent it to them privately just because I know you're staying right here. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then make sure you have tracking devices in your cars. That's the main thing.
Well, you put airdrops in there or what?
I got air tags and tracking device that I plug in that monitors the speed limit, everything. You feel me?
Shit.
One step GPS. You can get tracking devices for cheap.
Is it what you fucking plug it into the little thing under the steering wheel?
Yeah. Yep.
And it just stays there?
Yeah.
And then obviously they don't know about it unless they check.
Yeah, unless they check.
Damn. And then you have an air tag just in case.
Just in case. I have the air tag too. Yeah.
Where do you keep the air tag?
Like
the
by
back
the
seat?
fifth wheel.
Okay.
Like,
so all the way in the back in the trunk. Yeah.
Under the fifth wheel. Yeah. So unless you're really trying to look for it, but why would you be trying to take the air tag out? Like people, I get them text messages, oh, is it an air tag in the car? I think someone put one. I'm like, no worries. Like,
that's
I put
my
an air tag, you know, so I can make sure my cars are safe. Like it's insurance.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm not trying to follow you.
Oh, because it notifies your phone?
Yeah, like if you have
I didn't know
iPhone,
that, bro. I didn't know that about
close to
AirTags.
it. Yeah, it tells you. It doesn't matter where you are. Like if you, let's say your dog has it or something, you go next to somebody else, they'll get a notification.
The reason why I say that, bro, is because I deal with clients and stuff like that, and sometimes they hand me keys with AirTags. Yeah. And I'll just put it in my van and do my thing. But I've never gotten a notification. That's why I'm kind of shocked that you're telling me that.
It's random though. Like they'll have the car for 3 days, then get the notification. I'll be like, what the hell?
Hey, bro, they're probably thinking someone's trying to
somebody-
hunt them down or something, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
And honestly, at that point, it's too late, right? If you're 3 days in, it's like kind of like, bro, I already know where you are.
now, with the Turo app, let me ask you this: can someone get your car and drive it all the way to Vegas? Could they drive it out of state? Is that fine or?
Yeah, you gotta restrict stuff that you don't want to happen, basically.
Okay.
So I don't mind though. Like I let people drive to Vegas. A lot of people, cause look, I got 2 type of renters. I got people flying in and people driving out. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Everybody that lives in LA that rents your car off Turo, they're driving out of town.
Right.
You just gotta know that, bro. Like most likely they're gonna pull up in their car, get in your car, drive out of town because they don't want to use the miles. And that's another thing. I do unlimited miles because I'm competing with a lot of car rental companies by LAX, and they have unlimited miles. So me sitting on Turo having 200-mile limit per day, you're not gonna get your car rented out. Yeah. You know, you might, but not like high utilization like me. Like I'm getting it rented out every day.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I really want to join in now. Like a couple $100 plus my car note. That's Gucci, bro. That's Gucci. And then, well, I mean, it just sucks because I'm like, no, I'll buy a used one. But he's saying it just doesn't work out that way. It's better to just finance. Because I remember when we initially started talking about this, I was like, well, what if I just get like 20 grand, bro, and I buy like 2 cars? And you're like, bro, it don't work. You're like, bro, it don't work that way. And I'm like, what you mean, bro? We already own the cars. It's nothing but profit. Yeah. And you're like, bro, but you got to see it this way. He's like, we're not really going to make money until like 6 months, 10 months from now, bro. Like, and it's like, all right, I feel it. Yeah. But I mean, that cash flow would be nice though, because the cash flow would be crazy. But like you said, we're still in the negative. Yeah. You feel me?
That's why when I got shot and I wanted to double down, that's all I was thinking about. I'm like, bro, if I get to 10 cars, I could be making like $5,000 a month. That's all I was thinking about.
10 cars? Cause
so with the 5, I made like $2,500 to $3,000 a month when I had the 5 on there. So that was smooth at the time. Cause I have like other stuff that I'm doing too.
25,000?
2,500.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Wait, I said 25,000. My bad.
I think you said 2,500.
Oh,
I think he was like, I'm in.
I think my head, bro, is just thinking about that cash flow, my boy. You know.
That's all I was for. And like, I couldn't walk, but I could drive with my right foot. So I'm like, yeah, I'm finna get these cars and drive them.
Damn. So wait, how'd you go from 5 cars to 2 cars? Can you tell us that story?
Well, yeah, the Malibu got shot up. I ended up getting the insurance money and just returning it to them. Like returning the car, and then I'm gonna just pay the difference. You feel me? Yeah. The car note. So that was my way of getting out that deal.
That was just a loss, though, right?
Yeah, it's a loss, and you could write it off. You get what I'm saying?
The LLC.
Yeah, right. But basically, like, that's why I say trial and error. Like, I've been through a lot with this business, so I know, like, when people hit your car, you got to take these steps, and I know what you got to do. So, like, me knowing that I'm gonna have to pay every month for this car, and then they're gonna take 3 months to fix it. I'm like, nah, I don't want to take that much of a loss, so I just gave it back to them. Got out of that deal because I already know, like,
We gotta
I
hook
need
him
to
up with Eric, bro.
I need to build a team. Like,
Yeah.
I need to build a team. I didn't have a reliable team, so I'm like, I need to go down to 2 or 3 cars anyway. So that was my way of getting rid of that car. And then the other little Honda that I had a 2020 Honda Accord. I forgot to tell y'all. I went and bought that the same day my cousin Fram bought her car. So we both had Honda Accords. But I ended up giving mine back because I was like, I can't deal with this. It was a high interest rate because I already had 3 car loans. And they're like, what, you need a 4th one? We'll give you a car 17% interest. And I was like, all right. You know,
Like, you're just thinking about the cash flow. Yeah.
And then it's like, bro, I'm like, okay, I'm not giving y'all no money today, right? And they're like, okay, it's cool.
Right.
But your car note is like $700 something a month. I'm like, all right, bro. You know,
Right.
I'm gonna make like $1,400 a month. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have like around $400, $500 cash flow with this car. And then for the first 45 days, I don't have to pay nothing on the car.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically all revenue coming in, and I get to stack that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. That's just really some quick money, low key.
Yeah.
I mean, you're signing your life away, low key, with that form, right? But as long as it's paying itself, it's straight.
Yeah, it's true.
And
I mean,
it's a 5-year contract.
But if you really think about it, though, this is exactly how real estate works. With buying rental income properties and then renting those rental properties out.
Yeah,
that's
it's
exactly.
the
That's
same
literally
concept.
exactly
Yeah.
how.
On the lower
That's right.
scale that
Yeah.
you could hop in if you don't have like the down payment for a house.
Yeah, what I was gonna say was technically
Mm-hmm.
what Turo is Turo is pretty much a real estate management company that manages these properties for people, right? You could say,
Mm-hmm.
and then as they get renters, the owner's only getting cash flow.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, the Turo game is a baby. It's a baby business of a real estate business.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really think about
marketers,
it, you
though.
feel me?
They're marketing, like, that's their main job, marketing Turo.
Yeah, because Turo is just literally just a platform where you put your car in, and then they're doing the work.
Yeah,
they're
they're
putting in the
marketing it.
they're the
Right,
ones putting it
right.
into the commercials,
Yeah.
into the airline, into whatever.
Sure.
Damn, bro, that business model is amazing.
You know, like, because I couldn't market my car to somebody in China in one day.
Yeah.
When
How
I'm
would
talking
you
about
even
module,
find that
like-
person, right?
Yeah. Like,
Well, not
I
only-
threw it on there, and they hit
found
me
that
up.
person.
Yeah, they found it.
Yeah.
Do you eventually want to get like a fucking like dealership type thing where like people roll up and you have a bunch of cars just there where they can pick out from, or
Yeah, like, that's why I was talking about my entrance and exit strategy. When I first started, year 1, I did not think about that. I'm just like, I'm renting cars out. I'm going to get them paid off in 5 years. I'm going to have a bunch of cars just all around LA. But the thing is, these cars, they depreciate, and then you got maintenance, all type of stuff going on. Miles getting too high. You know, you don't want a car that got 200,000 miles on it. Like, you should have been sold it. When you got a car rental company,
Right,
you got to get rid of that car and trade up to the newer car with 0 miles on it. Like, that's your goal, to get cars with 0 miles on it so you could run them the whole 5 years.
Yeah.
Because you would say on average, they'll probably drive like 25 to 35,000 miles a year in your car rentals. Like, because they're driving a little more than the average person.
Yeah, definitely.
so if you do get a used one, you want to get something around 50 to 60,000 miles.
Yeah. And,
To be safe.
Yeah, lower than that.
Okay.
Lower than 50,000.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, like I said, say you do 30,000 and you're already at 50,000, you only going to have like 3 years with that car. You get what I'm saying? Before you get to almost 150.
I'm not gonna lie,
You
bro.
don't
I
wanna
was
go
just thinking
past
about
that.
2 years. That's
Yeah,
why I was
2
thinking
years.
50,000. I was like 50,000 will
yeah.
get me to 100,000. One time at
Yeah,
100,000, we
trade
drop
in.
that and then we get a new one.
Yeah, that's a good strategy. That's why I say you got to think about that entrance and exit strategy.
Right.
So my strategy is, right now I got these cars. I'm gonna end up trading them and getting newer cars, getting more investors and partners to come in, get more cars, and basically we're gonna keep doing that. And when we got paid off cars that we want to get rid of, and it's a lot of them, we're gonna get some real estate, basically a lot, start our dealership and car rental company out the side of it. And then basically that's how we're going to get rid of the cars, get new cars, and we just going to keep
cycling
the process.
Right. Say my boy Donovan, he already got the man on the mission right here. He got it, the blueprint ready to go.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll probably be an investor, bro. No cap, bro. I mean, we talked about like me rebuilding a credit and stuff like that because I'm trying to get to 850. Yeah, I mean, I was at 800. I was at 800 before, but I'm trying to get at like the max level already. Yeah. You feel me? But dude, I mean, I'm in crypto too, so I'm waiting for that crypto bull market to hit, stuff like that. So once we do cash out, because I'm trying to get into real estate, but at the end of the day, bro, this seems like a better cash flow opportunity than real estate.
It's faster. You could get in right now, and you could get in real estate later.
That's what I'm saying. Like it just seems like maybe I could buy some real estate, and then whatever I have left over, I could get two cars and then have cash flow from both because you want to diversify too.
Yeah,
right.
It's good to diversify.
Damn, bro. Nah, I think you got that shit on lock, bro. Like,
yeah, I think I got it
because we talked about it, but like since we never really like deep dived into it like today, like now I'm like really thinking about it. I'm like, damn, my boy Don, like he got that shit like down.
I'm telling you, I've been doing it like this. All I've been doing for the past 2 years. Not all I've been doing, but for the past 2 years, I've been having to dedicate my life to this almost every day. Like right now, I just dropped the cars off on Thursday, and just luckily I haven't had anything to do till Monday because they're out on trips right now. So making me residual income every day. That's passive, how I look at it.
Passive income. Well, would you consider it passive income even though you're still putting in some work?
I mean, these days they're passive,
Yeah, but the day you actually gotta pick it up,
drop it off, it's active. You get
hell yeah.
It could be passive as soon as I build that team.
Now
train them.
Let me ask you this, bro. Does it matter what kind? Like, does it matter if I buy a Mercedes Benz tomorrow to partner up with you or a Honda Accord? Like, does it really matter what brands and how the price of the rental companies would go with those brands?
Honestly. Like for me, like
because you know how some people feel fly in like a Benz, you know what I'm saying? That's what
my niche though is to offer affordable cars to the community, and to like the world basically, like people flying in. I want to offer affordable cars for like families and people like that. I don't really want them people that want to drive a Benz. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more riskier when you. Like, of course, you're going to make, like, $80 a day off of a C300 Benz. Like, something basic. You could get in with a C300, and it's probably around the same amount as my cars. But it's like, come on now, you might get young people to rent it, and they want to drive fast and do all of that. You might as well just stick to, like, basic economical cars. And I feel like you're providing more value to society that way. Like, the other day, like, these two little girls came out here with their mom, and they flew in to LAX, and they ended up giving me a ride because it was raining. Because usually I get on the train and go home, like when I drop the cars off. They gave me a ride to the train. It's raining, basically. They was just so happy, and that's what I like to see. You get what I'm saying? Like them two little girls, because I have a daughter myself. They just happy they flew into LA.
And got in the car.
Yeah, they get in the car, my car. Like, you get what I'm saying? I feel good. Like, y'all get to drive my car around town, have fun, and do what y'all do.
Hell yeah.
And we live in Los Angeles. Like, this is one of the biggest markets for car rental companies, bro. That's
True.
What people is sleeping on.
Not only that, but I mean, bro, it's either you're going to get picked up by an Uber or picked up by a taxi to take you to a car rental company. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got my boy Don, who will literally take it to you at the airport. Yeah. And eventually he'll have employees do that for you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm actually glad you put us on game, bro. And let me ask you this, bro. Why are you so open to talking about this? Because, a lot of people are secretive. A lot of people, when they have a good business idea, a good plan, they're not sharing it with other people. Why do you share it?
I just want everybody to make it in life. Like, that's my overall goal. I'm a religious person, and I tell God, to bless me and bless others. And I feel like if he's sitting here blessing me with the knowledge and the understanding of how to work Turo, he wants me to bless. I'm asking him, can he bless others? He just blessed me with the knowledge. So I need to spread the knowledge to people, or I'm not doing it the right way, I feel like. And to be honest, like some people, I feel like in the beginning, they might have wanted to tell people like, oh, this is how you do it. But a lot of people don't listen. Yeah. And then it's like you're just wasting your time.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but then after you listen to it, you're like, damn, I need to go get a car by tomorrow.
Yeah. No, that's you, though. Yeah. I done told over 100 people about Turo and how to work it. Like,
And
you
they're
know,
like,
I'm telling you, I didn't have my friends work with me, and I didn't tell them like, bro, work on your credit. Like, you know, I'll go with you to get your driver license and all of that. You can use one of my cars to get it. You know, everybody doesn't want to do stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you.
what do you think it is, bro? Because I think that's in both our communities that we have that. Like, you know how many people I try putting on stocks and crypto and like stuff like that, and they don't want to listen. Like, what do you think that is? Or where do you think that comes from?
You know, it's more deeper than anything I could just say right here, because like it got to do with their personal life. You know, it's all about mindset. You get what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Like, you can't just hop in a Turo with the wrong mindset. You know, like, I didn't have people, like, I tell them about it, and they be like, all right, I'm going to do it. And they like, all right, but I'm going to just rent it out on weekends and stuff. And they don't really listen to what I say. They just like, oh, it seems easy because Donovan is doing it, but they didn't really listen to what I said and the tips.
Because they don't understand the business model of it. They don't understand how you're going to actually make money off of it. They don't understand where the money's coming from, how the money comes in, and how you're not even supposed to technically touch the car. Like, yes, you own that car, but you technically don't own that car.
Nah, yeah, exactly. That's what I forgot to tell y'all. You got to emotionally detach yourself from these cars.
Yeah.
Like, these cars are like...
You. Like, he was like, when my car got shot up, like, even though he said I was mad, but he was still asking, like, you don't seem as mad as you should be.
I was telling him, too. I was like, bro, I was like, I'll be pissed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like, bro, like, it's nothing I can do but take the right steps from here. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody break the car or scratch the car, you should have knew that was bound to happen. Accidents happen in life. You know, I can't get mad at them.
Facts.
You know?
Yeah.
And I can't be like, man, fuck Turo. Like, my car keep getting scratched up by the curb. People are going to scratch your car by the curb. Because they like
the rims and stuff?
Yeah, they're going to scratch the rims, all of that.
I know a good rim guy, too.
But guess what? When people get in your car, they don't really too much be worried about them scratches, bro. They're not even going to see them most of the time. They're driving the car.
Right.
As long as that interior smells good, it's clean and it's nice, everything works in there, you're good to go.
Right.
You can have a big dent on the door. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they don't care.
See, I think the car works. I'll be a good investor with Donovan, man. I own a detailing business. I know a good body shop. I know a good body shop. You remember I was telling you about Eric? Yeah. Like I was telling you, that guy, my body shop guy, we're gonna do the Spanish series soon.
Oh yeah.
We're doing that next month coming up. But yeah, bro, he'll get you like couple days, bro, like turnaround time. But again, he's just the type of dude where it's like cash, you know, stuff like that. But as long as you got it, he'll get you right in 3 days.
It's good to know people like that though when you're doing this.
Yeah, because I mean, he owns a private body shop. Yeah. So like he owns half of a body shop, and he fully owns a private body shop.
That's
so
good.
Like the one that he owns half of, he works in like as an employee.
And he takes insurance, right, through his private body shop.
I think he does. Yeah, he should.
See, if he takes insurance and you know somebody like that, that's perfect. You know why?
I'll ask him
because
the
deductible.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like when people own private body shops and they're your friends, the service could be $5,000, but they could write $6,000 on the invoice, knock your deductible out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's good to know people like that. There's ways around stuff. You know, you just got to learn how to operate in the business. Right.
Damn. So, but did you know someone? I thought you don't know somebody yet.
Yeah, I didn't know him, but I talked to them. Like, you know, when I met that person, I talked to them and I told them, like, this is what I'm trying to do. And, you know, they worked with me. They even gave me a loaner vehicle and stuff. Like, so, you know, you just got to talk to people.
You just got to network.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about networking. Do you think networking is a big, big key to Turo?
Yeah, and Turo could actually help your networking skills because you're meeting so many people, like business people coming out to LA to do stuff,
right?
Like from all walks of life, you're gonna meet people.
Damn, that's
I
crazy.
done met probably, I don't want to exaggerate, bro, but I know I done met over 1,000 people doing Turo. You know what I'm saying?
You've had already 1,000 trips?
Yeah, over 1,000 trips.
In 2 years?
Yeah.
Damn.
Do the math, bro. That's technically the car's being rented out every day almost for 2 years.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, when I had the
it's over
with the 5 cars though. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just tripping. I'm like, damn, like for 2 cars, that's wild, bro.
Yeah. You had a time when
I was
you
like,
had
those
a
cars.
bunch of Chevy,
I was like, those cars didn't even get oil changes for the amount of time they're on the road, bro.
That's another thing I forgot.
The
to
maintenance.
Bring up. Yeah, the maintenance. That's why you want to go to the dealership too.
Okay, because you get free maintenance for a couple years
for
or whatever.
2 years, yeah, it's 25,000 miles.
And will Turo cover any of that? Do they cover any fees for oil changes or any?
Do they give you extra money or anything?
Yeah.
Nah.
So that just comes out of your pocket.
That's on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything that they will cover besides if there's like any damage? Anything else that they'll give you?
No, they just have their normal little smoking fee, cleaning fee, late charge fee, improper return fee. What else? Am I missing one? Yeah, I think that's about it. It's not I would say it's not a lot of extra money you can make on Turo, but it's decent. You get what I'm saying? And it's decent to get you started because they're marketing. They're a marketing company for car rental services.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So soon, like somebody like me that's been doing it for a while, like if I show you on my phone, bro, every contact with a car next to it is people that I rented the car to. So when I start my private car rental business, I'm going to just text blast all of them like, oh, this is my car rental business, rent a car, I'm going to send you a coupon.
Right. So you're just collecting all this data, this info to eventually.
Clients. Yeah. Because that's all they got the clients. But now since I rented to these people, I got the clients. Right. So I could separate myself from them. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I think the only thing you would have to do after that is just figure out a way to market internationally before someone flies in.
Yeah. Which I already know how to market. Like, I took a course on marketing.
Okay.
Like, bro, when my car don't get booked on Turo, it's going to get booked that day because I'm a marketer myself.
On, like,
let people
offer up and stuff? Or
Nah, not offer up. Like, Instagram.
Okay.
Like, I just start doing TikTok. I might even run it on TikTok.
Do you
run it on Facebook?
Are you doing this from your personal account, or do you have a strictly business account where you're kind of like?
No, I just do it from my personal account. I tried to make a business account for it, but I just feel like I don't pay enough attention to the business account because it's already getting booked out so many times. You get what I'm saying? So
I think the best thing for you to do, bro, would be delete your personal one and just have a business one.
No, I feel you.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like just to really, really focus and.
But the
like
thing
you
with
said,
that
double
is
down
I would
on
have to build up the follower base again. Like I already have followers.
Then you might as well.
I just tell them, blast this out to your followers. Like reshare.
Oh, okay. So basically,
a few thousand people gonna see the Instagram post fast, and
Yeah.
then within the next hour, it's just like people like, oh, like. Yeah, I don't have a driver license. Can I rent the car? I get all type of messages now.
You be like, nah.
And then it might be that one person like, oh yeah, bro, like how do I rent it? I'm like, click the link in the bio. Then it gets rented.
Okay. I guess the best thing you could do would be eventually maybe switch the name and the profile picture.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That
and
would
just make it
into a business one.
Account,
Yeah. Because I would say it would be cool though, and you'll probably be maybe one of the first ones where you could just go to an Instagram account to get a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That might be the future,
but
bro.
I'm gonna have an actual website when I do it privately, so they can go through, book it, put their card info, and sign the forms. Yeah, like it's gonna be real legit.
You already have all the legal stuff, getting ready and stuff too.
Yeah. I did all my research, and basically what I'm waiting for right now is to fix my credit so I could go ahead and get all them cars. And then I need to work on my training videos, so when I build my team, they get the proper training. So when I have them cars, because it's gonna happen so fast, bro. Like when my credit get right and I go to that dealership, I'm gonna get like 5 cars in one day. The next day I'm gonna get like 5 more. And I'm gonna keep just trying to get the max amount of cars I could get for 15 days.
When you bring in an investor, what is your process to bring in that investor? Is there a contract, or how does that work out?
Like I don't really. Like, we could have a written agreement, but it doesn't really matter to me. Like, a verbal agreement with me, I'm going to stand on business. As long as you stand on business, and we'll go to Denny's or IHOP or something, and we'll have breakfast, brunch, lunch, whatever it is, and then we'll just talk. I'll fill you out. Like, I'm not going to get in business with you if I don't like you as a person. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Like, it's no point. Just do it yourself. Like, I can give you tips. Because it's going to be weird.
Having to work. Yeah.
Just do that shit yourself, bro.
like, damn, he's calling me again about how the profit looking. Like, bro, leave me alone. Like, the person that's in business with me, she doesn't even bother me.
Bro, the best way to do it is to
Right.
check in. Just check in with him every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Hey, how's
Yeah.
everything going? Hey, bro,
Sure.
everything's going good. We just got booked out. You know, these first 2 weeks of the month, it looked pretty decent. These next 2
Little
weeks,
updates.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Every 2 week update or something. But I think for future investors, bro, you should consider a written agreement.
Yeah.
You should, because
But if
like
I
you said,
feel
you
like-
stand on business,
Yeah.
but you don't know if the other person's finna stand on business.
Yeah.
And that's
I get
the
it.
issue and that's you gotta remember, bro. That written contract is not just to protect them; it's to protect you.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I'm just saying, bro, consider it, because like.
No, you're right. A written agreement is a good idea.
Just be like, yo, we're going to co-own this car. You know, whatever we make off Turo is split 50-50 or whatever it may be. Sign here. Let's go get it notarized.
Yeah.
You feel me? But yeah, no, I think you should consider that, bro, because like, I mean, this ain't the 1950s no more, bro. We can't just be shaking on handshakes anymore. You know,
Yeah.
the loyalty
But then-
and trust ain't the
They're
same.
not too much random people though that I was trying to get
Yeah.
to work with me.
Yeah.
Like, I
People
would-
you know, right? You've
Yeah.
for a long time.
But I'm gonna be real with you, bro. In order for you to really grow and scale, you're probably gonna have to reach out to people you don't know.
Yeah.
You feel
for
me?
Sure.
And
I tried to get. Well, I didn't try, but I thought I had an opportunity. Like with the one guy from Houston, basically kept coming out here and
the lawyer.
Yeah, the lawyer. He's the lawyer for Dogwood Brands. I don't know if y'all know about them. They're
No.
out in Houston, but they're like a company that owns a lot of smaller companies.
So it's
And
like a
he's-
BlackRock. It's like a small scale BlackRock.
What's that?
You know BlackRock? You know BlackRock.
Nah.
Okay.
Like Berkshire Hathaway. Like you know
Yeah,
how
some
they-
some shit like
Oh,
that.
okay,
So
yeah,
BlackRock is like bigger than Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So they're like a smaller version of that, but they're pretty big though too. But I had went and paid. Oh, I went and paid for my my business plan,
Yeah.
like 5-year business plan. Paid this guy like one something nice. I showed it to the guy, and he like, yeah, I just gotta talk to my people. He's like, wow, like you're so smart. Like, how did you do this? And he's like, why are you not more ahead in life? And I was just telling him like my personal life, like this is what's going on. I can't get people to help me. And then he was just saying that he was gonna help me, but you know, things just know, it dwindled down to like, all right, I'm gonna just rent the car, like, cause I don't know what my associates are talking about. Like, they probably want to meet me and stuff. But it's just like opportunities. They're gonna present themselves, and then I'm gonna take the opportunity when I can.
That's right.
You feel me?
Hell yeah.
But right now, I'm just going through the motions with the 2 cars till I fix my credit and like advance.
Yeah, because even if you want to take out a sick ass like 100K business loan for your business, you need good credit. Going back, because we made an episode on this that cash is trash and credit is king.
Yeah.
You feel me? And we made a
Facts.
whole episode about that and how like, bro, even for you to even start a business and get a good amount of funding, you need at least a 640.
Yeah.
And 640 ain't that hard. Like,
Nah,
bro, you can stop paying some credit cards and still maintain a 640.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, it's not that hard to have a 640. But what I'm saying though is credit is fucking everything, bro. Like,
It is. But I was gonna say, I feel like people focus on the number too much. Yeah, like when you, with
money
credit,
coming in?
No, the number, like how you said 640 is good. 640 is good, but if your credit profile sucks, 640 doesn't matter.
True.
Yeah.
Like you have to have like a diversified credit profile. That means credit cards, retail accounts, maybe a loan. It has to be different stuff on there.
Yep.
And then I would say you need to have your utilization way under 30. That's another big thing, because people be like, oh, I have a good credit score with all these credit cards, but your utilization is 70%.
3 cards maxed out.
Yeah. Like, they're not going to give you a loan, bro. They're like, you got to pay this down first, then you can get the loan. So
right.
you got to look at the whole overall credit profile. Like, people, they tell me, like, my credit score is 700. We go to the dealership, they can't get a car.
Even with a 700.
Yeah, even with a 700. You don't have that many credit cards,
So
bro.
there's just little details that go into it that you got to pretty much look out for.
100%. Yeah.
Damn. And then, speaking about your life and your story, tell us about that, bro, because something interesting about you is that you went to jail and stuff like that, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's speak on that, since I know we've had other interviews and other guests on here that have had the same experience and they've found a way out. You feel me? And then you being our age, I feel like we were probably going to be more mind blowing, because you did some time, you came out, and then you just went to full time entrepreneurship.
On me, like, I've been on this entrepreneurship journey since I was yay high, bro. Like, I was knocking on doors with a little notebook, like, oh, $5, I'll wash your, I'll wash your car, or I'll water the grass, like, bro, and having people really sign up and stuff in the neighborhood. Like, one day I made like $30 on the block, and I was like 9 years old, bro. I swear.
You see, that's funny because I got the same story, bro. I made my first $800 at 8 years old.
Oh yeah,
but it took me 3 months though. Don't think it was like overnight
yeah,
shit. Nah,
yeah,
it took me 3 months, but I made $800.
Yeah, like, man, we've been entrepreneurs.
Yeah,
So
I feel like it runs in your blood, bro. I feel like you
Yeah.
got to be kind of born with
Like,
it.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, my dad was a hustler. My mom and my grandma all hustlers. So
Same.
I'm gonna be a hustler. Like, you know, I'm not finna go to school to be a doctor. And I thought I was when I was in high school. But as you grow older, you start realizing, like, how the world really works. And you start just getting in where you fit in life. And, you know, trying to work that area of expertise of life, you know. So that's basically what I was doing. And then I ended up graduating at 16. So I had my landscaping business at 17.
And this wasn't even in LA.
This was in Vegas. You know, the landscaping market out there is like more open for new people. So I'm getting clients. I'm doing that, going to UNLV. But then I ended up dropping out. And, you know, like, because I was working at Carl's Jr., going to school and doing the landscaping business. I got overwhelmed. You know, Vegas weather conditions, they're crazy. Landscaping business start going down in the summer. I can't work outside, bro. It's 115 degrees. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, I would just make that shit happen, no cap.
So basically, I was just like, how can I get some fast money? And that's where I fucked up when I was 17. You know, like, I tried to rob some place. And, you know, I thought I got away, cool little $300 I was finna use to invest in something else to make me some more money. But then the police, they had pulled up on me, like, as soon as I was around the corner from the house, they made a U-turn. They got up on me. I started running. Long story short, I ended up getting caught going to juvie, turning 18 in juvie, getting certified, sent to the county. Then I bailed out. A year later, they gave me 5 years probation. Then my grandma was finna pass. So I came back to Los Angeles, and I was on the run for like 2 years, I guess, till I got that situated. They ended up catching me riding a bike. And I did like 2 months both times. I didn't do a lot of time.
That's funny, though, that you were on the run for 2 years. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't say I was on the run. I just used that term because everybody used it. I just came out here because my granny was passing.
But technically, you were on the run.
I didn't want to go back, you know? Like,
Right.
like, my family, we're out here grieving, bro. I'm trying to help my mom. Like, that's why I told the judge and everything. And she revoked the probation and gave me 120 days flat. And then, thank God, coronavirus started, bro. I got out of there in 10 days after I was sentenced. They called me and go home.
Damn.
Then,
So just luck went your way on that one.
yeah, so now it's just like, boom, I got the felony on my record. So that's just like, I can't work no regular job, you know?
Yeah.
I tried to work at On Track, and I was working there for 3 weeks. Tried to clock in one day. They was like, yeah, you got to talk to HR about that. Go to HR. They're like, yeah, something popped up on your background. I'm like, bro, I've been working here 3 weeks.
That's
putting in hard work for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So
like,
you were already working, and
yeah,
then they
like
hit you
this felony stuff is serious.
what?
Yeah,
Damn.
bro. So all I can do now is be an entrepreneur and get money, like doing little side things.
Do you think, but being in a position that you are, you know, you could easily victimize yourself, right? But being that you're not, do you feel like that's helping your entrepreneur journey?
Wait, like, what do you mean by victimize myself? Like,
Because, you know, I feel like a lot of people, bro, when they're in the position that you were in, they just be like, oh, I can't do nothing. Like
yeah,
like my life is over. Like
Time
you
to
feel
give
me?
up.
Like I'm gonna just be a fucking smoker.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of limiting beliefs, but you know, like I said, well, I didn't even tell you, like, my dad is from Jamaica.
Oh shit.
And like, if you ask my family, like anybody around, like, he's the richest person they ever knew, bro. Like, he was really making money out here. So you gonna tell me that man that didn't have no driver license, no social, no birth certificate from out here was making thousands of dollars and I can't do it? Like, that's my dad. So
He was an illegal immigrant?
yeah.
Oh,
he got
shoot.
deported
So you-
twice.
So
shit.
you technically grew up like us Mexicans.
Type shit. You feel me? Like, I can relate to Mexicans on that on that type of timing.
I'm just saying because like I feel like a lot of people wouldn't assume that.
Nah,
you feel me? They wouldn't assume because, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Like,
everyone when they think illegal, what's the first thing that pops up in your head? Some freaking Mexican with a mustache.
Yeah,
like you're not thinking about no Chinese people, no black people, no Asian people, like no one. You feel me? You're not thinking about the whole world.
Yeah,
you feel me? So it's kind of like you saying that is like it kind of opens the eyes. Maybe there's someone that's listening right now.
Yeah, like they need to start thinking at a like wider range of thinking.
Because everyone comes here. It's not just Mexicans.
He came on a boat, bro. Like
to Florida.
Yeah, bro.
He did it the Cuban way.
Yes.
Oh,
bro.
damn.
Like, they on a little island. He came on a boat. So many people do that from the Caribbean. You know, like people just talk about the Mexican border, bro. People not just coming through there. They coming all around the U.S.
Yeah.
Damn.
They trying to make money, and people like I done seen so many people. Like even my friend's dad, you know, like he done been like, oh damn, I might get deported and stuff. But I'm looking like, bro, like you really be out here making money, taking care of your family, like,
right.
Like that's how people come out here and they do stuff. But people born here, I feel like they like privileged and entitled, and
Facts.
They think like, oh, I should just get food stamps and government assistance, and y'all should take care of me. Y'all owe me money. Who the fuck is you talking to?
Well, you
like,
know,
who is y'all? Like,
but you
gotta get up and go get.
But
it.
you know who's doing that right now? The Venezuelans.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen the videos and stuff on Instagram?
Nah.
Bro, I reposted one just the other day. Some fool has like a 1-year-old baby, bro, and he's literally like he's speaking in Spanish though, and he's like literally saying like, "Oh, this is I don't work because of her. She's the breadwinner." He's like, you know, she's born here in the U.S., so the U.S. gives her what's hers.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like,
the
and
mindset.
then I was telling the Adrian, I was gonna say the homie like he wasn't right here. I was telling Adrian, like, bro, I if we don't do something like maybe in the school system to teach them about how this like this country really works, or like teaching them about the economics, because like think about it, bro. I think that's what really sets us up for failure. Being born here and being raised here is the fact that we go to school, right? Elementary school, it's like whatever. It's like freaking fairy tales and rainbows, right? We all having fun. Middle school, then you get some of the gang stuff. You know, you got to worry about other things as a kid. Yeah. And then you go to high school, and then it's just partying and getting drunk, pretty much. And then for some people, smoking weed.
But not to cut you off. That's what I be telling people too. Like everybody life different. Like you said, like in middle school, you have to worry about the gang stuff.
Yeah,
that's been a thing my whole life. Like from my earliest memory.
Okay.
You know. Like, cause the neighborhoods I grew up in, like at 6 years old, bro, like the 18th streets was shooting at our building, like.
Oh shit.
You feel me?
Yeah, and it was just because black people were there.
Yeah, like they was like basically the jungles, like
with the BPS. Yeah.
BPS.
Yeah.
You know, the 18th street don't get along with them, so
yeah,
I've been seeing that, and it's like a lot of people they wouldn't even know about that, you know. That's why I never.
But I feel like it's an LA thing though. Like, like that
sure.
that type of lifestyle, bro. Us being worried about like, oh, if I go to this block, I'm gonna get pressed by these people or whatever it may be. It's like that's just an LA thing. You feel me? But what I'm saying though is, like, so you're right about that. Some people like you've had it your whole life. I probably had it more in my middle school life and stuff like that. But what I was gonna say was, because of those things, bro, we lose our real focus on life because those are just distractions, right? Those are distractions of life, right? So when we actually graduate high school, bro, we're low-key knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Like, this is my personal opinion, right? But I feel like we're knuckleheads because we don't know nothing about taxes, nothing about business, or nothing how this economy works, or even how the political climate works.
Yeah.
You feel me? We don't even know how politics really works. You feel me? Because once we do go in there, we're sounding ignorant to these older people, when in reality, it's their fault that the school system isn't teaching us the correct things.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's that public school system, though.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, LAUSD, bro. And then growing up in LAUSD, all you heard was, we don't have money for this. We don't have money for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were always complaining about money.
Like, I'm not even going to lie to you. I heard somebody say that LAUSD gets you ready for jail. And they kind of do, bro. It's crazy.
So
it's like the same type of setup, like these bails and the way you got to go eat and how you just got to conform to how they're teaching you. Like, you shouldn't be learning like that.
They call that the school to prison pipeline.
Yeah.
You believe in that?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
I feel like I kind of seen it, but I feel like at the same time, once you're in high school, it's kind of your like, that's kind of the age where you're kind of like, should I continue in school or should I do something? I feel like that's where you kind of discover yourself, but some people don't get that. Like you said, some people have different experiences.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like with me, bro, I decided in sophomore year, I need to start making money.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me? I was sophomore.
Man.
You feel me? But some people don't get that until they're like 30.
I think the problem is,
true.
bro, it's not built for people, you know, trying to start a business, right? What do they tell you? Like, what do they tell you, right? You want to be a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, you probably chose that because somebody was like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?
They was
What's your
you're
career,
smart, bro? You should be a doctor." And I'm like, you know what? I could save lives.
Yeah, just like right. But it's like they're making you choose a career path instead of like, oh, well, if you want to be a business owner, there's nothing for you there. Like, there's literally nothing.
So going to that, that's the reason why I started this podcast. Well, obviously, you know, I was telling you like for the Hispanic community and stuff like that, but it's mainly for anyone that's willing to listen.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm just trying to reach my minority community and trying to see what we could do with this and see if we could even make a difference, bro. Because eventually, it would be nice to know, like, bro, what if there's a kid growing up right now listening to us, and then one day he's like, yeah, you know, I used to listen to this guy named Mario, and I got into Turo because he had this guy named Donovan on there.
Yeah.
Right, and now he's like 25 multimillionaire. Little do we know, we created that millionaire.
Yeah.
Because he all he did was listen to one podcast. You feel me? And that's the reason, like, going back to what you said, I was blessed to understand business. I was blessed to be in business at a young age. I was also blessed to come from a Mexican family from Mexico that, you know, is pretty entrepreneurial and is educated to, like, college-wise too, stuff like that. So I learned that, yes, college works, but if I really want to win in life, I got to start a business.
Yeah.
You feel me? And I feel like, bro, like, if we don't do something like this to even try to make an impact, are we ever going to see an impact? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got, like, if we're not doing something for our own communities, like, to try to take ourselves out of poverty or out of a certain mindset or out of any type of, like, generational curse that we may have, if we're not actually taking steps and, like, you know, taking action, bro, we're never going to do shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The ignorance is going to hold us back.
Not only that, bro, but some of our culture stuff, like stuff that we see culturally in America with our communities, are kind of toxic.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, we're low-key teaching our youth, our future generations, the wrong stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like even with the Mexicans, bro, they got the corridos that are like, all they talk about is drug dealing and cutting off heads and shit like that. Like, what? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was 13. Like, I want to be a narco, bro. Like, like, I want to be rich and famous like that. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
music is influential.
Bro,
when I was a kid, I was like, bro, I'm finna be the biggest dope dealer ever.
me
bro.
too, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Oh,
I was like,
me.
and then the homies used to be like, well, Mario, you're gonna be on one of those narco videos with a comb over right there and an AR-15 and a bulletproof vest. And I was like, maybe.
They were half right, bro. You had the comb over. You had the gun too. You got.
I don't got an AR
Yeah.
yet, but I will get one one day. With that, I want that to be my next baby. I want an AR. I've been wanting one for the longest, but the California one is pretty. Yeah, damn, we just had a little technical. We got a ghost in here or something, man. But anyways, bro, is there anything you want to leave someone that's viewing right now with some additional knowledge, advice, or something that you could give out of, you know, your own personal experience?
Advice that I could give out would be like, just stay away from limiting beliefs and people that try to limit you. We're all limitless, you know? Like, God made us in his image, and we're supposed to be creators and be able to make something out of nothing. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, if somebody's sitting here telling them that you're dumb and you're lazy and stuff, or you even thinking that yourself, you need to switch your whole mindset. That's what's holding you back, your mindset. Nobody is holding you back but yourself. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So, like one limiting belief that I would have is, like, people would not be interested in stuff. So sometimes I wouldn't even want to talk to people about certain stuff. So now I've been trying to talk to people more about how to do this and try to give them the knowledge. Because like you said, there's going to be that one boy that listens and I'm going to make him a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? So
That's my goal.
Just stay away from them limiting beliefs of I can't do this and, oh, I'm not good enough, bro. Yes, you are good enough. And yes, you can do it. You know, like, you might not be able to do it today or tomorrow because you're not conditioned enough. But as soon as you start conditioning your body and being disciplined and focusing, them limiting beliefs, they going to go out the door. You're going to be up here, bro.
You got that from reading books, or you just got that from yourself?
Yeah, like I done been to so many like, like like them real estate seminars, like with Chris Cron and people like that, and they talk about that, and I watch YouTube videos and I read books.
You like You like Grant Cardone?
Yeah, Grant Cardone. Yeah,
I fuck with that fool. That's where I
he's
get
real, bro.
That's where I get the "don't be a little bitch" stuff from. That's where I get it from. Because one time he took out a bracelet that said 10X, and then on the other side it said "don't be a little bitch." And then I was like, when I seen that, I was like, I need that. Like, I love that. Like, I just like the phrase "don't be a little bitch."
Yeah,
you feel me? Because when I'm thinking, like you said, when I'm thinking that I'm limited, I just be like, bro, don't be a little bitch. Just go do that shit.
You acting like a bitch right now.
Yeah, like what you talking about, bro? But like, then you learn that you're not supposed to call yourself a bitch. But then it's like, but I'm saying it in a motivational way. So it's like, the perspective of it, right? Now, where do you see yourself in the next 6 months, bro?
The next 6 months, bro, it's hard to call it. Especially right now with everything going on, because I got like different parts of my life that I have to worry about. But as far as Turo in the next 6 months, I hope I'm able to fix my credit so I can show people that I'm going to get all these cars and I can start working on the team. And then as far as everything else goes, I want everything running smoothly,
Mm-hmm. You want to have a good operation in the next, or you want to start leading to a good operation in the next 6 months, and then have that come to fruition in the next year.
Oh, yeah, and I almost forgot I'm going to drop my brand, Major Motion.
Oh, yeah, he was telling me.
Double M's.
So yeah, speaking about that, it's going to be a like entrepreneurial motivational clothing brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
Major Motions?
Yeah, Major Motion.
I'm double M's, bro. I like that. I like that. We're gonna have to show us some. We're gonna have to bring you back on, talk about that, and show us some merch.
Yeah, because I got the logo already, but before I start dropping anything, I want to trademark my logo. Because I believe in it that much that I feel like somebody would steal it. Because I already had somebody.
Is it that good?
Yeah, somebody already said like, "Oh, my friend was working on something like that. Like, can you send it to me?"
And you're like,
I got you, bro." Didn't send nothing. I'm not. We can't do that. Like,
damn, bro. So what is your plan with that though? Are you gonna do like limited release or something like after you trademark and stuff like that? Are you only gonna do like?
No, I'm gonna sell it. Like, it's gonna be my brand, and I'm fully promoting it. With everything else, everything is gonna align together.
Just don't overbook. Just don't overdo yourself. Like, don't order 100 pieces and shit.
No, I'm not gonna order. Like, that's why I gotta work on my strategy. Like, with business, there's always an entrance and an exit strategy.
Of course.
So, either I'm gonna have people pre-order it, or I'm gonna do like a survey and go around. Like, I have a lot of free time. I can go to Venice Beach, ask people questions. I can do surveys and see how I could sell the clothes before I actually drop it. So I'm gonna do my research.
But you gotta also think about the niche. Is your niche gonna be at Venice Beach?
Yeah.
Your business niche?
I mean, yeah. Cause you gotta think about like what type of people I'm gonna be meeting. I'm gonna be meeting people from different states and cities, coming from out of town, and I'm gonna be meeting like, basically like people. Like, honestly, bro, it's like Nike. Like, I'm trying to build a brand like Nike. Just do it. Like, it's not just about entrepreneurs. It's about anybody. Like, you can run track.
Yeah.
And Major Motion. You get what I'm saying?
The message means whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it means to you.
Yeah.
Like how Red Bull sponsor stuff.
Yeah. I guess I just automatically think entrepreneurship since I'm so into it. Like, that's the way I see it. Damn, bro, we got light issues today. We got.
It's crazy.
I think. Hey, it was Lexi. She was messing with.
She was messing. Yeah.
The dog.
Oh yeah.
Remember my dog?
Yeah.
When I got my dog, bro, as this fool, I went up to him and I was like, "Hey, bro, check it out! I got a new dog." I was so excited, bro.
For real.
But anyways, bro, so pretty much that's pretty much it. All the advice you want to give somebody is pretty much don't limit your mindset. Yeah. Be limitless. Go out there, believe in yourself. Anything else, bro?
Stay disciplined. Stay focused.
Yeah, and that's if you want to build discipline this summer, we will be doing the 60-day program once again. So make sure you guys are tapped in with that. I'm gonna get big again in 2 months. Again, we're gonna do it again. But this time, just for you guys' information, we're gonna have hats. We're going to have hats for the 60-day program. And then eventually midway summer, we're probably going to have Line and Wealth Club hats. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys stay tuned and continue watching to our podcast. Again, thank you guys for coming onto our podcast, checking us out, listening to us. Make sure to like, share, and comment. But with that being said, all money in, no money out. Stay dedicated, stay motivated, and we'll see you on the next one, Line and Wealth Club.